dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Well, they're underway. Scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. Good shot to the head with that right hand.
Keep working the body.
Muhammad Ali's banged by an uppercut. Now, Ali has faced a lot of powerful big punchers in his day, but Tyson hasn't faced a heavyweight as fast and as skilled as Ali.
No, or as determined as Ali, or a guy who doesn't make silent agreements. And what I mean by that, you know, Tyson's been in a lot of fights where he's been the boss and where he's gotten inside, you know, he's gotten in there and he's put his hands behind the guy on the inside sometimes. I watched him, and he didn't punch. And the guy just grabbed onto him, and they made like a silent agreement. You don't hit me, I won't hit you. You know, Ali's not going to make that agreement. Ali's going to stay on the outside, and he's going to make Tyson work. He's going to make him earn this fight. And if there's a little bit of a tear in the makeup of Tyson, well, look for Ali to open it up.
Ali's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. He's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth a right hand. A good block by Mike Tyson. Flush right hand to the body.
Keep working the body.
And now he scores with that left to the body. Good flush shot upstairs.
Let's see some more head movement. Let's see some more head movement. Get out of the way.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Muhammad Ali. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Mike Tyson lands the hook flush. And a good solid 1-2 combo by Muhammad Ali. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Ali's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. He has his target. He lands a straight right. Right hand downstairs. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Muhammad Ali. Tyson's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Up top with the quick hook. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Muhammad Ali. Big left hand from Iron Mike. Tyson swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punch is a little wide. He needs to shorten them up.
Well off the mark by Muhammad Ali. He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. Ali's been having great success with these combinations, Teddy.
Well, there's a reason for it. He's using his jab to start it, and then he's letting the punches go, letting their hands follow.
Straight right was lined up, but he missed. Muhammad Ali's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. Ali's proving to be elusive.
Back to the body.
He got a lot into that uppercut. Nice work by Muhammad Ali. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Nice strike after catching one by Muhammad Ali. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. No, he missed that right. Ali's getting back to basics. A good, solid jab. Turns over that hook, and Ali's hurt by him. What a big shot. Muhammad Ali goes down. Ali is down, and his opponent put him there with a precision, perfectly placed power punch.
Let's go! 1, 2.
This is the Muhammad Ali that so many have come to love. Big, big shot comes crashing home. All that talk from the Louisville lip. Now he's got to prove he's got some guts. Muhammad Ali is down again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And this round comes to an end. A very close fight as we begin round number 4 here. Look at Teddy's scorecard. Ali's been in this every step of the way. Teddy, even fight so far. How do you see it playing out?
I see it playing out as a battle of attrition because it is even.
Wow! And he goes down. It was a magnificent combination that put him down.
Now he has to get up.
Tyson's getting back up to his feet after being knocked down. He's committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. That is a big right hand after eating one himself.
Keep moving! Keep moving!
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Halfway through round number 4. Can you believe that? What a change in momentum. He just got rocked. Moments ago, he was the one hurting his opponent.
Reminds you of the song, I can do anything you can do, only better.
Ali's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Oh, what a whiff by Muhammad Ali. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. He said he was going to do it from the outside, and oh, that's gotta hurt. Ali's night could be over here. This could be the end.
Up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stand up! Stand up!
And round 4 comes to an end. Well, we've seen this before. A fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling and he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
Oh, and the right hand comes into play. Could this be the start of a big comeback? He went from owning this fight to now. Oh, and there you go. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
Get up! 1, 2, 3, 4, hurry, 5, 6, 7, 8, let's go! 9, 10. Get up!
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. That is Boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Roy Jones. Oh! That is it. Gone. See ya. You are done. Out of here. Fight over. One punch, over. Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round 1 is underway. We've talked about this time and time again. When you get these two mentalities squaring off against each other, it should be a brawl.
Yeah, the old timers would say about these guys, they get insulted if you miss them.
Good 1-2 by Andre Bishop. Iron Mike with an iron right. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. Blocks that belt line well. Targeting that 1-2. What are some of the adjustments that can typically be made halfway through a matchup like this of speed versus speed?
Just to remind your charge, your fighter, that, hey, there's a lot more to this world, to this fight than just speed. Why don't you start doing other things? Why don't you start feinting a little bit? Get the guy out of position a little bit. Get him into false moves.
Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Andre Bishop.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make him miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Nice work by Mike Tyson. He was looking for an opportunity. He got it with that counter punch.
Yeah, he stepped to the side. You know, a lot of times you talk about using your jab to set up a shot. He used his legs. Step to the side, got that opportunity.
Mike Tyson blocking that punch. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Bishop's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. He gets hit, but he gives it right back.
Keep your hands up.
Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Digging in with a left to the gut. Tyson's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still, it could get nasty as the fight progresses. Southpaw right jab, then the left hand. A little head hunting with the right. And the old 1-2 by Andre Bishop. A well-placed left hand up top. Oh, good defense there. That was a fine block by Andre Bishop. Teddy, I've heard you say it a million times early on in a fight. If there's any one piece of good advice you can give, it's start depositing it into that bank. Go to the body.
Yeah, because the interest comes later, and you're going to see the payoff in the late rounds.
A huge right hand from Mike Tyson. So right from the start in this fight, he's committed to the body shots.
Well, that's the time to go there right at the beginning, because body work pays off for you later in the fight. No sense in wasting time. Get right to it.
Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Mike Tyson with a big right hand. Bishop's doing well here with that two-punch combination. And that's the end of round 2. Well, we could sit here all day and just laud him for his efforts. I mean, he's been in control early on here with these headshots and staying out of danger. But let's talk about the other side of it, Ted.
Yeah, well, I'm going to talk about the other side, not the conventional side. Now, you got a shorter guy. He's having trouble with the taller guy, keeping him on the outside. So you figure he could work his way in. Use his jab, you know, press forward, take the space away. There's another way. There's another way to skin the cat. Step back. Get the taller guy to give up his height. Become short.
That was a miss by Andre Bishop. Well, he's sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. Mike Tyson's hit by a right hand. Big shot. Picture perfect combination. And he is floored.
Well, the old timers would say you can hit a guy with two. Why hit him with one?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Mike Tyson's going to have to pull himself together here. Now, he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around there wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the rope. Kill some time. Make the referee come in between you and break you.
Went to the body there, and yet another big shot comes in. And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mike Tyson's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
He did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Peck. Made him miss, made him pay.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Andre Bishop. Our first chance to take a look at Teddy's scorecard here as round number 4 is underway. Bishop's ability to utilize this jab, fighting on the outside, has been so critical in what we've seen on the scorecard so far. Why so, Teddy?
Because it's not a common jab. You know, he reminds me, believe it or not, of Hector Camacho, the former junior lightweight champion, because he throws a trip hammer jab. You know, usually you turn that jab over, you know, counterclockwise, but he doesn't turn it over. He just drops it down. He just drops straight down. There's no warning, and boy, it's been landed.
A crushing two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. That is a strong uppercut there. Mike Tyson's punch didn't come close. Andre Bishop has always had a knack for that. I love the way Andre will look for that uppercut and then deliver it. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. There it is! How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment.
Get up! One! Get up! Get up! 2!
Bishop's rising back up. That takes some guts. He just missed that shot up top. Andre Bishop so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landed.
Away from the ropes!
Solid. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What guts by Andre Bishop. We've seen it throughout his career we've been following, but he wants to fight on here. Accurate jab brings the right hand. Tyson's right hand scores well. He's a weeble wobble in the ring right now, just wobbling away. Not an accurate hook at all. Tyson's lack of defense, especially when it comes with just getting away from that right hand, is really costing him a lot here.
Oh, it's pretty simple. The old timers would say, move your head, otherwise your opponent will move it for you.
Good combination on the 1-2 by Andre Bishop. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Jab with the straight, classic combination. Tyson's punch is far off the target. He is wobbly and damaged, and just Tyson snapped by a right hand, and banging away he goes. He goes down thanks to a swarming attack. He got caught up in a mixer blade there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's over. This fight is over. Mike Tyson's unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him. When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1.
Let's move.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Teddy, we've seen both these guys before, and we have a feeling, we just kind of have the feeling that could be one of those special nights.
Yeah, because their styles, it suits up for one of those special nights.
Robinson's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
Shake it off. It's all right. It's all right.
Teddy, through the history of the sport, this is one of the matchups that has produced some of the more interesting fights, especially in the lower weight classes, speed versus speed.
Who's going to be the guy that uses speed better? Who's going to be able to time shots and control range? That's what I'm looking at.
Robinson's well off the mark that time.
That's it.
There's the old 1-2. Tyson with a powerful left hand. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landing power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
Sugar Ray Robinson's checked by an uppercut. Will you look at this? Look at this pace that these two are fighting at so early in the fight. Teddy, each man must have been determined to think they can get the other one out of here early.
Yeah, I want to see who blinks first, though. That's what's interesting to me. Who changes? They can't both keep this up.
Robinson's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. He missed with that headshot. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there?
Breathe.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Mike Tyson's on the bad end of a flush, solid hook. That right hand is becoming a crutch. He can just lean on it now. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Robinson's got a cut, and it looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. And now the right hand lands because of the work done by the jab. Committing to the work downstairs with the left. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Targeting that head with the combination punching. Tyson's got to deal with a cut cheek. Well placed, straight right hand. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Robinson's fully committed to utilizing the jab, and I think it's working out well for him early on.
Well, it is. It's kind of like, you know, sending static out there. You want to scramble somebody's radio signal. You know, that's what the jab does. It scrambles your radio signal, or at least in boxing terms, it throws the other guy's rhythm off.
Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. Zones in on that overhand right. Huge uppercut by Sugar Ray Robinson. And we come to the end of round number 2. Mike Tyson's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
He thinks of himself as a home run hitter, Teddy, but he's been striking out tonight.
And he looks like a pitcher who's lost complete sight of the catcher's mitt. I mean, he cannot throw a strike.
Right to the head with that right. To the head he goes with a left hand.
Double up when you punch.
Robinson's combination punching is working well here. That's a nice left hand from Mike Tyson. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Scored well up top.
Keep moving, come on now. Watch that.
Sugar Ray Robinson showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
The combo lands upstairs.
That's okay. Let it go.
Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand. Right to the belt line. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. A little give and take, and big shot, a big shot there. Late goings here in this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? Round number 4 is underway. Tyson's got to feel pretty good about where things stand right now because he's still very much in this fight. It's anybody's fight. He can fight on your scorecard.
Yeah, I think actually it's going to become a fight of attrition. Whoever's in better shape because this is every round being contested.
Hey, you got to get some of that too now. Come on, let's go.
Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. Robinson's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. You know, you go out there, a fighter like this, you were just knocked down in the last round. Now you got to go out there, you got to prove to your opponent, hey, I'm fine. You got to prove to the whole arena, hey, look at me, I'm fine. You also have to prove a lot to yourself, though, don't you?
Yeah, but you have to remember, that's a good question, but you have to remember this fighter has been there before. So just remember, I have dealt with it before. And then you have to beat David Copperfield. A little bit of a magician, a little smoke and mirrors, and con your opponent. Let him think you're all right. Let him think you even want to fight when really you just want to buy a little time.
Tyson scores with a jab. He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counterpunch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe.
Sugar Ray Robinson's hit by a big left. Look at that. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this?
Look
One, two, three, four, five. Get to your feet.
So now Sugar Ray Robinson has to figure things out. He's been down, he's rising up, and looking to continue on.
You know what, Joe? He has envisioned this moment before.
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Throw the scorecards out. Sugar Ray Robinson's down and looks to be out.
One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And the ref is stopping this fight. Sugar Ray Robinson's night has ended early here. Unable to go the distance, he couldn't rise up and beat the count. Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round 1 underway. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. Teddy, you obviously built the foundation of Mike Tyson's boxing pedigree. What did you try to tell him very, very early on about how to face a counterpuncher?
Well, the first thing I remind him of is this guy is going to try to exist by taking your strengths and making them into weaknesses. Your big punches, your attitude to throw with bad intentions, to get you to throw those punches with bad intentions where he can make you miss, and then he can pitch right back at you. So don't forget the rudiments. Don't forget about the most important thing. Set up those punches. Stay with bad intentions, but set them up with the jab. You know, make sure you're fundamentally set. You're not just going with all those big things, all the physical things, because that's what the counterpuncher hopes for.
Scored well with that right hand to the body. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Golden's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. Mike Tyson digs deep with a big uppercut. They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on here.
Yeah, Joe, if this keeps up, they're both going to have headaches, and we're going to have one of the great fights to talk about.
Best combination in the game, jab with the straight. Tyson's able to land a good, solid left hand. Not able to land the headshot. Huge uppercut by Tyson. Oh, what an exchange. Wow, what an uppercut. Well-placed jab straight. And that's the end of round 1. Mike Tyson's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
A leveling uppercut by Golden. Well-targeted right hand by Golden. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Combo lands to the head. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Good step back counterpunch there. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Tyson's being damaged right now. Punch after punch is coming in. Right back to it upstairs. Mike Tyson weathered that storm.
Now the question to me, does it make Tyson defensive-minded? That's good news if it does for his opponent.
Good combination to the head. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Get your hands up!
A little defense turns to offense by Golden. Golden's now showing us something that could have a great impact on this fight, Teddy, and that's his ability to counter.
Yeah, he's mixing it up a little bit. We know he can lead, we know he can get off first, but now this dimension serving him well.
Fires right back at him. What a great round this has turned into. After doing the hurting, now he's the one hurt.
So this is about wit, grit, and spit. This is about fighting.
That's an impactful right hand by Golden. Here he brings the jab right hand. Final 10 seconds. And he returns on that exchange. What a revealing round we just saw. Each man was able to hurt the other. You really can tell how much is on the line here between these two.
Yeah, they both came here. I mean, they're in the best shapes of their career. They came here understanding what this fight means.
Look at that combination by Golden. Teddy, you saw that coming. You said he was waiting for that.
Yeah, what he was doing was he was just pulling that shoulder back a little bit, trying to draw that right hand, pull that shoulder back, be a ghost a little bit, disappear on him, come back with the right hand.
How about that left hand? And now you see him scoring well with the right. Mike Tyson's in a tough spot here. He could go down with that bad defense. That is a classic Tyson uppercut. Golden's using that jab well very early on here, Teddy. That could be a big benefit to him tonight.
Well, it's supposed to be, Joe. He has a real good wingspan. I mean, he's got those long arms. No better way to put him to use than to use that jab and use that jab at the right distance.
Good looking right hand after he got hit. He was stunned, but now he's surviving. Golden's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Scores up top with a left. Good biting, snapping shot by Golden. Targeting a left hand down low. Solid right by Golden. Not able to land the uppercut. Combination to the head. Little head knocking with that right hand. He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Mike Tyson.
All right, deep breath now. Deep breath.
So as we start round 4, we reflect on the first 3, looking at Teddy's scorecard. Able to dismiss it. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Good accurate work there after blocking that blow. Golden's opponent's probably looking at him right now saying, wow, you're not changing anything up. You know, he got to him moments ago. Now he's got the same style that he's looking at again.
Yeah, but he got to him moments ago. Got to him one time. I think right now it's too early to all of a sudden throw everything out the window. But look for an adjustment if things don't change. If he can't get away from those punches, if he keeps having problems, he gets stunned again, then you might have to look for a change. You might have to make a change if you're going to survive.
Very accurate 2-punch combo by Golden. Golden's doing good damage with the combination punching.
Well, right there's a good example of the benefit of combination punching. You miss the first or the second, the third and the fourth, they land.
What an excellent 2-punch combo by Golden.
Come on, kid.
Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. Good 2-punch combo by Golden. Oh! Of course, Mike Tyson has a history with being down, but not necessarily out. Will this be like the first knockdown against Buster Douglas or the final one?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mike Tyson rises up after going down here today. Good combination by Mike Tyson. Golden's doing a nice job being comfortable on the outside. Solid. How much more can Tyson take? Not the first time this has happened tonight. to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round 1 underway. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Oh, what kind of punching is this? I mean, he's got nothing on these shots. He's so hurt.
You know, his natural instinct is to attack back. Right now, he's got to fight against that natural instinct. Right now, teaching has to come in. You know, instructions from the past where he just covers up and he survives.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. If you made a checklist of advantages and disadvantages, obviously you'd want the advantage of hand speed, but you've trained many a guy who's been on the other side where his opponents had the better hand speed. What have you told him?
Well, I tell him, make it a muddy track. You know, Secretariat must be the fastest horse in the world, but on a muddy track, things change a little bit. Step out of range. Don't allow the kind of landscape, the kind of track that will suit speed.
Iron Mike with a big uppercut.
Keep those hands up.
Lara's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Tyson's able to avoid that punch. Red-hot action to open up this fight. Both men throwing, both men landing.
It's been a long time since I've seen something like this. I think it was in a film library. Watching Hammer and Hank, the great Henry Armstrong, never took a step backwards, kept going forward.
There's the straight punch coming after the jab by Arislandi Lara. He does that well. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. Tyson stunned. Wow, both guys have gotten to the other here. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
Joe, in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
Lara's doing well here with that two-punch combination.
Work the body.
Mike Tyson with a big uppercut. Tyson's defense has failed him now. Oh, man, shot after shot coming in. Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. He gets off with a combination up top. Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. Lara's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. Mike Tyson's just being swarmed. He just got stunned. He got absolutely nailed. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Arislandi Lara's giving us something to think about early on in this fight here, but his opponent has even more to think about. He has established the jab already.
Yes, he has established his jab, and now his opponent has to think about moving his head so he can get past it.
Big uppercut right on the mark. He's going around now, Teddy, like his legs are made out of wet noodles.
Yeah, and my mother was boiling the water because she used to make sure that that water boiled and boiled was never al dente. These legs are not al dente.
Arislandi Lara's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? Round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy with you. How accurate he is. I mean, he makes the most of what he throws.
Yeah, he makes it count. This is a guy who doesn't want to waste anything.
Lara's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Tyson's rocked, and his defense is porous right now. He could go down at any moment.
Well, the problem is he's got the habit of blocking punches, and when a guy's putting them together, you can't block them all. Some are getting through.
Sets up that right hand with the jab. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Lara is almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Tyson stunned, and he cannot block this onslaught. comes right back with some off. Did you see that? He got smashed that time.
Now we're going to find out how strong a guy he is. Not physically, mentally.
Can he get up?
One, two, three.
Lara's back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. That's why they call it the sweet science. Good work by Mike Tyson.
Yeah, real smart there. Making him miss, making him pay.
Lara's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. Tyson's legs can't fail him now. Oh, my, is he taking damage. Big shot he just scored with. And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Lara's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. Nice combination, throwing more than one. Both scored there. Targeting that belt line with the right. What a big shot. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox. His sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it. The fight is over. Mike Tyson's power just much too much for his opponent. First round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder. Scores well to the head with the right hand. And you see how he just set the table for that right hand after the jab. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Tyson's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Look at that! The hook came home with ease. Well, time and time again, we have seen spectacular knockouts that come from a big, digging uppercut. And that's what this fighter possesses here tonight. What's the key to throwing that punch, Teddy?
Well, the first thing is not to tip your hand. You know, if you have 4 aces, you don't want to be smiling a lot with the guy across from you playing cards. Well, the same thing here. You don't want to dip that shoulder down. You don't want to drop that hand where your opponent sees the punch coming. You want to make sure it's nice and compact and compressed and just snap it up.
And now they're opening up. Both right hands land. Good combination. Good looking uppercut that time. Oh, what a hook upstairs. Solid left hand to the head. Solid right by Mike Tyson. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Mike Tyson's feeling the sting of that big uppercut. Good looking counterpunch. And a big right hand comes crashing home from Tyson. An uppercut that really does damage there. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down blue or red corner what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only...
Tyson's hurt by a big shot. Big shot comes crashing home. Well, we've seen Mike Tyson in a spot like this before. Remember, he once rose up off the canvas against Buster Douglas, only to be floored again. Can he do it here?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Tyson's up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight. Well, he's got the attitude, something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Blocks away that headshot. Parries the punch, puts one in there. Beautiful job of just timing things there with the counter punch early in this fight.
Well, timing. I'm glad you said that, timing, because timing is connected to counter punching. It was a beautiful job.
Mike Tyson's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Good looking two-punch combination there.
In and out.
He just smashed him with that power punch.
That'll teach him to be aggressive with a tall fighter.
Able to place the right hand in there. Oh, how about that? Comes back with a power punch of his own. He missed with that headshot. Good step back, counter punch there.
Beautiful.
And that's the end of round two. Listen, he's a veteran guy. He knows the truth of the situation. That's a really bad cut. The kind of cut that can end a fight.
Yeah, he has a gamble right now. You know, just got last call in the casino. They just said, you know, you got 3 more rolls of the dice. He's got to roll them. He's got to blow on them. He's got to do everything.
Look at him put his punches together. Wow! He got to Iron Mike. Now Iron Mike needs to get to himself. Find a way to dig deep and climb up off the canvas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tyson's climb back up from the canvas may inspire him. He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. There he is, landing a combo. Tyson's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. Good defense, just covering up down low. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff. He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. Good, strong combo. Solid left. What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs. Comes right back with a shot of his own. He doesn't look good, but yet he's throwing rather than clinching.
Let it go. Keep pushing.
Punches and bunches. It worked out well there with that combo.
Yeah, you know, the early punches set up the late punches.
Nice work with the uppercut. He scored well after being hit himself. Wow! He gets floored with one single shot. He was just torn down like an old building. This fight is over. Little get to know you here in the opening round, scheduled for 10. Teddy, I assume many times in your career, you were instructing a fighter that was going to face a fighter who just had the longer reach, flat out had it. What did you tell him? What did you try to cement in his head leading up to that fight?
You know, sometimes you get caught up when you're fighting a fighter with those great, outstanding physical attributes like tallness and height, reach advantage. You start to think that only one way is the way to go. You got to force yourself to work your way in. I remind myself and I remind my fighter that you can step out and make the taller man give up his height. Walk him into traps.
And now he scores well with the straight right. Mike Tyson's got to be feeling the sting of that big, powerful hook. Good, smooth work by Evander Holyfield. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Evander Holyfield putting forth a great combination there. There's a straight right hand. Holyfield's left working well that time. Tyson scoring with that right hand. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight, he's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
Evander Holyfield's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches.
Keep your distance.
Jab and a straight by Evander Holyfield. Evander Holyfield jacked up by an uppercut. Able to land the hook to the head. End of the round here on our fight night. Always a good time to come here to this venue. Take great fans. I mean, wherever we go on our fight night tour, we have great fans.
Yeah, passionate fans, fans that know the fighters and care about the sport.
Holyfield's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
Really good work right there, landing the two punches in sequence by Evander Holyfield. One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook?
Body shot.
That is a sharp uppercut by Evander Holyfield. And he just turns that hook up top, and it does damage. Evander Holyfield snapping out that jab. Lands the counter. Hook right on the belt line. Irons crushed by a huge uppercut.
Keep it up.
Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Evander Holyfield's the target of a hook. Evander Holyfield's tag.
Side to
You see him
side.
zeroing in with that left hand to the body. A big hook to the head by Evander Holyfield. Good effective work with that straight right hand. Holyfield's landed a good, solid combination. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now, I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
Yeah, that's it.
Good exchange, scoring well with the right hand. Evander Holyfield's really working well. That last round, he was accurate. Look at the punch numbers. Evander Holyfield with a big right hand. Great hook to the head that time. Good job on the two-punch combo by Evander Holyfield. He got hit, but he sends it right back. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch.
Uppercut.
The combination punching now scoring well by Evander Holyfield. Evander Holyfield's got to feel that right there. He was just tagged by a big uppercut. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Head and body. Head and body.
Teddy, I'm sure so many times you've been approached on the street by guys who say, yeah, I can fight. I've fought a little bit. What's the biggest difference you've found through the years with the guys that think they're tough and the guys that are really in the gym?
Well, when they're out in the street, somebody's going to usually stop it, or you're going to pick up something, you can hit them. You don't have that, of course, in the ring. And also, maybe the most important thing, Joe, is you're not mad. You know, getting mad is like somebody getting a drink in them to open up and all of a sudden start talking. You get mad and you go after what you're mad at. You're in that ring. You don't have that. You don't have that scotch. so to speak, that you can shoot down and get those muscles going.
Holyfield's quickly taking control of this fight early on. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
Keep moving. Get out.
He's jumping all over him now. Evander Holyfield's nailed by that shot. Absolutely rocked. He could go down here, Teddy. Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Evander Holyfield. Holyfield's not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. I think our fans out there will be curious to see your scorecard here at the beginning of round number 4. Tyson's been willing to throw punches. His punch output is high, but he has not earned a round on your scorecard.
Yeah, but Joe, that's why they call it the sweet science. It's not enough just to grab a guy, put him in the ring, and say throw punches. You got to throw at the right time, at the right distance. You don't do that, you pay a price, you lose rounds.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Evander Holyfield still shaking after feeling that uppercut. Oh, a nice 2-punch combo by Evander Holyfield. Iron Mike Tyson lands a big right hand. Tyson's wanting the counterpunch here, but that doesn't seem the route to go here in this fight, Teddy.
No, he has to be honest with himself and see that. But, you know, people under pressure in all walks of life, you know, in the ring especially, you see it right away. You kind of peek at it right away. It's obvious. Maybe he doesn't want to see what he has to see, because then he would have to discipline himself. He's not ready to do that. Then he would have to make the change. Maybe he just wants to leave it this way. At the end of the day, people are going to say, oh, that guy.
That uppercut absolutely rocked him. Well, oh, and there you go. Right to the head and right to the canvas.
One, two.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
A good 2-punch combo by Evander Holyfield.
Don't let him get to you, kids.
This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Big shot. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Super 2-punch combo by Evander Holyfield. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. A minute and a half to go. Tyson's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Each man able to land an uppercut. Holyfield's combination punching is working well here. He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Evander Holyfield. Mike Tyson's corner has to give him some advice here, because that left hand has been scoring too consistently.
Exactly, Joe, and there's nothing else that he really has to worry about. Take that out of the equation, he'd be winning the fight.
And yet another big shot comes in. Can he beat that count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's over. Look at this. Evander Holyfield's a knockout victim. He couldn't beat the count. 10 rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. Now hugging on the inside.
In and out. In and out.
We're underway here. We've been talking in the lead up to this fight about who has the advantage with the speed. Well, we know who that is. As for his opponent?
Well, his opponent's going to have to come up with something else, and what he's going to have to come up with is timing. You know, timing can negate speed.
How so?
Well, just making sure that before your opponent starts, you time him, you beat him to the mark. You're not as fast as him, but guess what? The good news, this is not a sprint. This is a boxing match. You can beat him to the mark. For all intents and purposes, you're faster.
Commits to the overhand right, and it serves him well. Punches and bunches, combination up top. Halfway through round number 1. How about a return to sender with the left hand? A smart and resourceful uppercut by Iron. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Iron. Tyson's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Iron's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. If that keeps up, this is going to be a good night. The right hand scored by Iron. Huge uppercut by Tyson. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Iron. Good job protecting himself. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Iron. Turns over that hook upstairs. Good combination to the body. Little head hunting with the left. Hits him in the mug with the right. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date. He wants to get to it.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
It's all right. Keep moving. Keep moving.
There he is from long range using that jab.
Joe, if you're on the outside, say at a picnic, you want to keep those insects away, you use insect repellent. While you're on the outside as a fighter, you want to keep your opponent away, that jab, that's the way to go.
Well timed by Mike Tyson. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut? Look at that, great work there. That was not well targeted by Iron. Iron's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best.
Watch the hook.
Tyson's jammed by an uppercut. Turns over the hook after turning away his opponent's shot. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
See him trying to cut down that tree with a well-placed right hand. Blocks the headshot. That right hand over the top lands flush. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Iron.
Use the ring. Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head.
Iron's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Boy, he really digs in when he decides to throw that uppercut. Good job. And just looking to chop down his opponent. A forceful hook to the head by Iron. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Iron's coming up big here early on in the fight because he just showed his opponent, hey, listen, you got to be careful. I can counterpunch you.
No better way to slow down your opponent. You know, we know the other way you slow him down. You hit him right on the chin, and you make him say, hey, I don't want to walk in. But when you make him miss and you counter, that slows him down, too.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. That is a classic Tyson uppercut. And a punishing hook by Iron. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Iron. Forceful uppercut by Iron. Oh, that's a big shot with the left hand.
Woo! That is it.
Well, with 3 rounds complete here, it's worth a look at Teddy's scorecard to see where he sees it. And he's holding. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Iron's left landing well. There he is zoning in, the old 1-2. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Iron. Oh, what an uppercut. Tyson's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Well, he's just not throwing many jabs here tonight, Teddy. I know that really bothers you. You like a guy that commits to the jab, don't you?
Well, that's boxing 101. I mean, that's the fundamentals, and it has so many areas where it serves you. I mean, it sets up your punches, it sets up your offense, but it controls your defense. Keeps a guy at a certain distance, gives the guy something to think about. Just the most basic thing in the world.
He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Scores with the combo to the head.
Let it go. Let it go.
Iron's left now getting into the mix. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Nice combination. Jab, uppercut to the head. Big shot there. Oh, what an uppercut that puts him down.
Hurry up. 1, 2, 3.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this way,
Look at that. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And that's the end of round 4. Tyson's cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
and I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avitine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using illegal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
Good right hand by Iron. Irons trying to get back to where he was here in this round. He was knocked down in the last round. Now, Teddy, when you're the opponent and you knock the guy down, those opening few moments of the next round, do you try to size up and kind of take into account where your opponent is? Do you look into his eyes and assess the situation?
Well, I don't know if you get close enough to look right into his eyes as the opponent. But first of all, in the corner, you better not send your fighter out if his eyes don't look clear. That's your responsibility, looking out for the fighter. But as the opponent out there, you look at his legs. If his legs look a little wobbly, you get right on him.
Nothing there on the punch line. He is damaged badly there. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. How is this going to go on once again he hits the deck?
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The ref stops the fight. Irons unable to get up and continue on. All the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round one, just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. He is swinging away, even though he's in bad shape.
And he's going to leave himself even more open by swinging. He'd be better off getting those hands up and trying to weather this storm defensively.
Tyson's cheek is cut. You can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a fact. He returned fire right there, and it worked. After being rocked, now he gets his man.
At this point, it's not about the skills and the abilities of these two fighters. It's about the dreams of them, and one of them is being eliminated.
Boxing 101, jab followed by the straight. If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Alvarez. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Teddy, what role can the fans play on the fighters, the atmosphere of the arena when they know there's two guys meeting up that can bang?
An immature fighter, a less experienced fighter can get caught up. He can try to satisfy the audience. That's a quick way to be going to the shower earlier than you wanted to.
Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. And now he's targeting upstairs.
Get in there, champ.
Commits to the straight right. Not able to connect with the uppercut. Unbelievable pace here tonight. Both guys have no plans of having this fight go far. I'm sure the frame of reference for most is Hackler Hearns.
Yeah, you wonder if it's going to live up to that. So far, so good.
That's it.
Again to the melon. And the round comes to an end. Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. Tyson's cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady, the same attitude, as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Chico. Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. Mike Tyson's banged around by a big uppercut. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Well, he goes to the gut with a right hand. Scoring well with that combination by Mike Tyson. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Took a shot, now he gives a left. A snapping combination by Alvarez. Good right hand. Tyson's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. We've seen this many times before, and maybe that time has arrived for him now. He's got a bad cut. So possibly a sense of urgency here that he's got to get after it and make something happen now before the fight ends.
Yeah, and it could be a good and bad. I know that you like to say there's always a silver lining in every great cloud, but you say, how could that be when a guy is cut? But if it gets this fighter now motivated and inspired to pick up his offense, something that he hasn't been doing, well, you know what? His corner will take it. They'd rather do without the bleeding, but they need those punches to start flowing.
Once again to the head.
Let's see some more head movement.
Well off the mark by Alvarez. What an impact that left hand just made by Mike Tyson.
Listen, now you let
And round number 3 is underway. Chico's looks to be a fighter who's ready to go here. Crashes home with the uppercut. Good work defensively by Chico. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Oh, and they decide to trade there. Chico's making for a clinic here in combination punching.
Well, the first couple punches here, Joe, they're throwaway punches to really set up the payoff down the road. You see the third punch, the fourth punch, the fifth punch. They are the ones that wind up landing.
Little volume punching to the body there. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Iron Mike with a big uppercut. Good return fire that time. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. And another right hand comes in. Job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Mike Tyson. Chico's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Alvarez is feeling the impact of that powerful hook. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Oh! He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it. Alvarez is back up, but is he back in the fight?
We're going to find out in a second whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight and you're the trainer, you better get up on those steps and stop it. He's not right.
And that's the end of round 3. 3 rounds completed here as we take a look at Teddy's scorecard for the first time. Unable to make an impact there by Mike Tyson. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than a change.
By Ricardo Alvarez, absorbing a left hand. Solid. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alvarez is showing you what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down. A crushing 2-punch combo by Chico.
Come on, kid, focus now. I need you to focus for me.
He just missed that shot up top. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Tyson's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. And now they're trading blows.
In and out, in In and out.
Did you see that? That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox. His sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on. Kill a little time.
By Ricardo Alvarez. Bang by a big uppercut.
Do you want this fight? You want this?
As we start a new round, Teddy, this seems basically hopeless for him. He's been knocked down numerous times tonight.
Well, you never know. I mean, you go back to the 1980 Olympics, and of course you have that.
Oh, and there he lands the right hand well. Tyson's mounting a comeback here, Teddy. Things were going against him. Now the tide has turned.
Good thing.
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Big shot he just scored with. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on, get to your feet.
And it's all over. Chico's unable to continue. This fight is over. Knockout. Opening round scheduled for 10. Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs.
You gotta protect yourself.
See him timing that double jab to the head. George Foreman is always dangerous, but right now George Foreman, there it is! And he goes down for the first time tonight.
1, 2.
I hope his opponent didn't think it was going to be that easy. Big George Foreman back up after the knockdown. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Scores big with the hook to the head. Teddy, in this matchup of Tyson versus Foreman, what does George Foreman have to be careful of?
Well, what he has to be careful of is that he allows Tyson in too close. I think George has to be ready to do his damage as Tyson comes in. George Foreman's not the best technical fighter in the world. He'll throw a wide punch, he'll stand straight up, he'll leave himself wide open. And if Tyson gets into those areas where he can let those quick hands, those powerful hands go, while Foreman's standing straight up, Foreman's going to have a problem. Foreman has to do damage as Tyson comes in.
Mike Tyson digs deep with a big uppercut. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by George Foreman. Solid, a battered George Foreman. Now has to figure out a way to overcome this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
George Foreman smashed by an uppercut. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Super hook by George Foreman.
There's no need to fight his style.
As we start a new round, I pose this question to you. Is there any hope for him? He's been knocked down numerous times.
Look, there's been great comebacks in this sport. There's always hope. You don't know how deep a man's reserve is inside their soul, inside their mind. But dangerous grounds now to find out.
Committing up top now, he goes there again. There's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Big George Foreman, originally from Marshall, Texas, whereas a youth, Teddy, he was involved in a lot of street fights. I mean, he had a reputation as the kind of guy that you didn't mess with out and about.
You know, we've had a lot of fighters that have come out that route. Boxing has turned a lot of young men who were in trouble on the streets, turned them into not only world champions, but, you know, world champions as people that could serve society. Foreman is one of those young men.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. Not able to land the headshot. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Lands flush with the two-punch combo. And banging away he goes. He goes down, and he doesn't look good at all. Foreman's going to need a minor miracle to survive this.
He's going to need a great will and desire to survive it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's over. This fight is over. Mike Tyson's bombs away.